question 2. Remember this question, 8 marks. We are looking for 3 paragraphs for full marks, but we also don't want to spend too much time on this. The 8 marks, really, we shouldn't be spending more than about, this is a tight one, ideally about 12 minutes. That's really tight. Let's see if we can do that together right now. Okay, look in detail at this extract from lines 5 to 11 of the source. Note they reprint it for you. They'll do this in the exam as well. Focus here is how the writer uses language. That is words and phrases, language features and techniques, and sentence forms. To clarify, words and phrases is all about getting you to talk about connotations. That is, what does that keyword suggest? And we'll do lots of practice that in a minute. Language features and techniques. If you're struggling with this, remember you can use a coast map, which we did in class when we looked at creative writing last week. Colour, onomatopoeia, which is sound effects, adjectives, simile, the 5 senses, metaphor, adverbs, and personification. Okay, so we're going to look out for those key techniques. Sentence forms, important ones is probably interrogative, which is questions. Does your passage have a lot of questions? Exclamative, which is, are there lots of exclamation marks? And declarative, are there a lot of statements? Declarative, that's just statements, most common type. There is one more, which is imperative. I don't know that we're going to find much in the sentence forms. With this question, it's all about picking examples that are going to help us do the fullest response. Okay, let's have a read. So, it's her first time in the Pyrenees. Okay, so that's our mountain area. Although she feels very much at home. She's been told that in winter, the jagged peaks of the mountains are covered with snow. In the spring, delicate flowers of pink and mauve and white peep out from their hiding places in the great expanses of rock. That's interesting. So far we've got she appears to be there in summer. We've got, this is what it's like in winter. We've got spring. Let's see what comes next. In early summer, so taking us through another season, the pastures are green and speckled with yellow. Yellow buttercups. But now the sun has flattened the land into submission. So that was early summer. Turning the greens to brown. It's a beautiful place, she thinks, yet somehow an inhospitable one. Inhospitable meaning unwelcoming. Possibly contrast to beautiful. It's a place of secrets. Interesting. One that has seen too much and concealed too much to be at peace with itself. Well, a place can't have secrets or see things. So immediately I'm noticing on that final line there we've got a personified place that can have secrets. Okay, so we've got one of our coast map, we've got personification. I'm noticing here we've got an interesting structure by focusing on the different seasons, but the seasons seem to have colours with them. So what colours have we got? we've got pink, mauve and white. It's quite a pretty picture of spring. So the colours pink, mauve, white, pale, quite attractive, and I think the word delicate works well there because they're quite delicate colours as well. And then we've got in summer, pastures are green, speckled with yellow buttercups. And then it says, but now the sun has flattened the land into submission. That is not literally true, that's a metaphor suggesting that the sun has sort of almost like baked this place, turning greens to brown. And finally, that's interesting, we have these contrasts, we have this lots of imagery of how beautiful it is, followed by this image that it's got secrets, it's concealed, it's seen too much, interesting verbs. In the opening we also had this image, jagged peaks of the mountains are covered with snow. The jagged sounds a little bit daunting. It's obviously not an easy landscape. Okay, so I've got to turn that into 3 paragraphs. I probably would just start with the first interesting bit in the passage and work my way through it because I want to have a sense of flow. So let's have a go. Structure and correspondence. Okay, paragraph 1. Remember, we want to use what, how, why, and we want to embed our quotes to make them really clear and effective. So if you're going to have a go now, and then come back and then we'll model an answer together.